Hey, what's up and welcome everyone. Today we're checking out something pretty exciting. You know Volvo, right? The brand famous for safety and innovation. Well, they've got a new kid on the block who's about to shake things up. Before I get into it, I hope you're all enjoying the content. If you are, remember to hit subscribe below. It will help to bring more content just like this. Now let's jump back into it. Volvo has set a goal to nearly double volume from last year and deliver 1.2 million vehicles globally over the next few years. And they're betting on a new compact EV, EX30. This compact crossover is Volvo's most affordable, fastest accelerating, and greenest model yet. They're expecting it to be the big splash on the EV market. One of the main reasons is it's super affordable. It starts at just $36K. It aims to capture the millennial and Gen Z markets. Volvo USA CEO Michael Cotone believes that this model is set to dominate its segment for the foreseeable future. And dealer Kevin Flanagan calls it the people's car. We've kind of heard that one before, predicting it will account for nearly 10% of Volvo's US sales in its first full year. He says this car will change the game. The secret to how Volvo manages to keep prices low in design and engineering, it's all about efficiency. So this low hood and air curtains up front, combined with a roof drop in the rear, reduce drag and boost energy efficiency. The model operates on a sustainable experience architecture platform, which is called their SEA, which is shared across many Geely Group brands. This is a Chinese manufacturer. This centralization and an aerodynamic design allow for smaller, less expensive battery without compromising on driving range. The battery available on both single and twin motor variants has a range of up to 275 miles based on EPA estimates. Now that's a lot of miles for a small battery, and it can charge from 10 to 80% in like 26 something minutes. Despite the low price, they say it doesn't skimp on premium features, but we're not really gonna know that unless it spends a certain amount of time on the road. They all talk about not skimping on premium features, but sometimes when you sit in the car and things feel really plasticky and cheap, it's a complete different story. The design team has supposedly been super efficient in carving out these little cavities around the car to create more storage space. Inside, you'll find a center console that maximizes versatility with a sliding system to accommodate different types of items like a handbag or a smartphone. It's all about making the most out of space. I mean, we know that, right? IKEA, ding ding. Following Tesla's lead, Volvo has moved critical driving information into a 12.3-inch display running the vehicle's Google-backed Android Automotive OS. Now, this is a sleek and modern approach that puts all the information straight at your fingertips, but it's nothing new and it's nothing innovating. We've seen this done so many times by now, but let's get back to the good stuff. As you know, maybe not, Volvo's known for their safety. So the EX30 introduces Volvo's next-gen parking assist tech, which uses sensors to keep everybody safe inside and outside of the car. For example, the system's gonna warn you if the driver or passenger is about to open a door in front of a passing cyclist or pedestrian or car. It's pretty cool. And another thing that's cool and interesting, I don't know how well it'll catch on, is this model is supposed to be all about sustainability. With a 25% lower carbon footprint than their previous XC40 and C40, this little car is supposed to make a big difference because a quarter of the model is aluminum and about 17% or so of its steel and plastic is fully recycled. Now, let's talk about sound. This is the one I thought was pretty cool because they've consolidated the front door speakers like into a sound bar underneath the windshield and moved the window switches in the center of the console. By doing this, it increased door storage space and trimmed manufacturing costs and complexity. How? I don't know, but that's what they say. Let's back up a second. This car is built in China, and the US hits Chinese-built models with pretty high tariffs. So oddly, this is still priced at $36,000, and it's supposed to hit roads next summer. So this is a premium vehicle with a price tag that's gonna appeal to a much wider market segment than ever before. But a year or so ago, we were looking at the XC90, and then we drove the Lexus GX, I think it was a 470. The difference between those cars was night and day. The quality build of the Volvo could not really compare to the Lexus. Sustainability is great, but if it gets to the point where there's a lot of rattling and noise, especially road noise, wind noise, cheap plastics, that's no good. But back to the good stuff. So if you guys are looking for something a little more rugged, keep an eye out on their cross-country variant coming next year. If you look at the picture of this thing looks pretty cool, even though it's much smaller in real life than it looks on the picture. So don't be surprised if you see a miniature version of it. So it is affordable and supposedly it is sustainable, but will it really take the market by storm? I mean, who knows? Everybody says that. Volvo says this is more than just a car. It's a commitment to greener, a more sustainable future. Coming out of China, that's really interesting. So tell me what you guys think. Like, is this Volvo the Volvo that we're all used to? What are your experiences with recent models as far as quality of build, sustainable features or not? Is there road noise? How do the materials wear? How are those buttons, if you remember, like in the older BMWs from the mid 2000s, like those buttons would wear after a year or so? Those things are kind of important, at least to me. Let me know what you guys think, thoughts or comments below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below for more industry insights. See you all soon.